Gamers EJ here, and today I'm gonna go over some options that I might use on my Pokemon Let's Go Eevee team. Now, if you didn't know, you probably should, but 2 new games coming out. They're not like a main game. They're a spin-off for like Pokemon Go. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the main game will come out later, like next year. They already did their Fire Red and Leaf Green, so you don't need a remake. It's just, and there's going to be a Pikachu version and an Eevee version. So, for this thing, I'm going to put a star next to a Pokemon I've used before, and the only Pokemon in here are the original 151, plus some Alolan forms. So, first is Eevee. Now, the names after the star are like what version I used. Eevee, normal type. And because it's based off of Yellow, the games, you're probably not going to be able to evolve them. I mean, most likely. Like, they set it up so they ride on your shoulder or head, and you can customize them. Now, unless they do that for Raichu, Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon, you're just going to keep these. Possible moveset, quick attack, bite, double-edged swagger. I know Pikachu is better, but I've already used a Raichu. Well, I've used a Pikachu for Fire Red and Ultra Sun, but like the thing about Eevee, I've used evolutions more than Pikachu, but why not? Next Pokemon, Venusaur, who I used in Fire Red. He's a grass poison, a starter. I don't know if you're going to be able to choose a starter or get all 3 of them, like in Yellow, but moveset, Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, Solar Beam, and Sleep Powder. I put the damage and any effects. It has a 30% chance to poison. That's what that means, and poison 30%. He was really good in Fire Red, and apparently in Gen 1 he was like busted. He's also really helpful for the first 2 gyms. But I don't know if I would use him again. Next Pokemon is Gengar. I have never used a Gengar. I've always wanted to use a Gengar, I just haven't. He's Ghost Poison and be really good because I'm going to give him Psychic. And you'll be able to use that against the Poison types and Fighting types. And Fighting types can't touch him, and he resists poison. Now, granted, the Psychic types he is weak to, but it's fine. And I don't know if they have Alolan forms, Megas, or both, but Mega Gengar would be really good. He's a Pokemon I really like. It's a little spooky. Next, I got a Poliwrath. Now, while making the moveset, like Pokemon Database is what website I used. He's a water fighting, Waterfall is a physical attack. It's pretty good. I would have given him Ice Punch, but Ice Punch, he learns from a move tutor, and I don't know if there would be a move tutor, but it's an impossible moveset. Like, you never know. Brick Break, generic fighting type move, and Dynamic Punch, just 50 accuracy. I don't know if I'd use him. Like, the next option might be a better water type, but it's Blastoise, who I've never used. This moveset was easier than the Poliwrath, which is Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Skull Bash, and Scald. It can, burn enemy. This is another starter. Also, they're not going to be like 6 Pokemon on this list. It's going to be possible team slots. I just don't know which ones. Next, we got Rideon. And he's going to be your ground type, Earthquake, Stone Edge. I'm also going to give him Dig and Horn Drill, which Horn Drill depends on the level, I think. One move on this list depends on speed, and one depends on level. I don't remember which one. Yeah. I think it's that. Next, we got Golem, who might be a better option than Rideon. It's just Rideon's really cool. And I know he's a trade evolution. I can think of a few people who might get the game I'd be able to trade with still. Which Earthquake, Stone Edge, Stealth Rock, which would be pretty cool. I don't know if this is the one. Or the damage varied by speed or something. Or was it by type? I don't know. And then Self-Destruct, which is be really good. And then he has Sturdy, which I was watching videos and someone said, I don't know if they have showed Pokemon abilities, since I don't think those are in Go, but still. Next, we got Magneton, who is a really good electric type option, and he's a Steel, which should do really good against Loreline. That's her name, I think. Which, Thunder, Flash Cannon, Thunderbolt, and Zap Cannon, electric type moves. Flash Cannon, that's a Steel type move. Next, we got Ninetales, which I used the Alolan form in Ultra Sun. This could be your fighter type, So, Flamethrower, Flare Blitz, Will-O-Wisp, Confuse Ray. And then, but I don't know if I'd still use it because the next option also seems a little better. Charizard, which I've never used before. Flamethrower, Overheat, Air Slash, and Steel Wing. For, Air Slash has Stab. And then Steel Wing, because why not? I gave it on my Pidgeot when I played Fire Red. But in the trailer, they did show Ride Pokemon, so I don't think you need those. Although, they showed you riding a Charizard, so I don't know if it's a Pokemon that you own or just a Ride Pokemon. Because maybe you gotta have a Charizard or fly on a Charizard, And next one is Scyther, who I've always thought is really cool looking, Scizor is also really cool. He's a cool Pokemon. He has that ability Technician, which ups the moves. Which you got X Scissor, Aerial Ace, U-Turn, and Brick Break. I would have given him False Swipe to go along with Gengar's Hypnosis, but you can't battle wild Pokemon, so there'd be no point. I really wish you could do it where it's you battle them, but whenever you press Pokeball, it's like the Pokemon Go mechanic. They wanted to do the Pokemon Go mechanic, but I still kind of wish you could still battle the Pokemon first. It's kind of like Mewtwo and stuff. It kind of defeats the purpose if it's you just throw a Pokeball and that's it. It's fine. And the next is a special thing, which is the special Pokemon. We don't know what it is, but this could be a possible thing on my team. I don't know. People don't know if it's a new evolution, which I doubt, because you're probably not going to be able to evolve. But what if it is a new evolution? They set it up so you transfer it, and or it could be a sneak peek of Gen 8, the game coming out next year. Which, if it is a new evolution, maybe they have it it's a flying type or a dragon type that kind of flies above your head or something. I don't know how the best friends, that's what they were called in the E3 showing. It's based off yellow, so you're probably not going to evolve them, but the special Pokemon, they said that it's one we've never seen before, so it's totally new. It could be a new legendary or just a new Pokemon. And then what if it was like they did it like Pikachu, where it's like Pikachu as Pichu? What if they gave like Eevee a baby Pokemon, which I doubt, because the whole purpose of Eevee is that it evolves into multiple things. But it could work, multiple theories going around. But I don't own a Switch yet, but I probably would do a Let's Play on this channel of the game. And this would be like the first video of the playlist to see which Pokemon I actually used. Which is going to come out in like, what's this, June? So July, August, September, October. Like 5 months. No, wait, I don't remember if Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee came out in November or December. But that's all for the video. After making this list, I'm kind of leaning towards Pokemon like Golem. I think he'd be a really good option, and Magneton. But who knows? I will see you guys later.